Welcome to Auto Explorer, your trusted source for the latest motorcycle news, reviews, and updates. Today, we're diving into something truly powerful, the 2026 Kawasaki Vulcan 2000, a name that has long been synonymous with brute strength, commanding design, and unapologetic performance. After years of silence, Kawasaki has brought back this legendary cruiser, refined for the modern age but still carrying that unmistakable raw attitude that made it a legend in the first place. The Vulcan 2000 was never just a motorcycle, it was a statement, a thunderous reminder that displacement and torque still matter. The legacy of the Kawasaki Vulcan 2000. The story of the Vulcan 2000 began in the early 2000s when Kawasaki shocked the world by introducing one of the largest production V-twin engines ever fitted to a motorcycle, a massive 2,053 cubic centimeters power plant that produced mountains of torque and a deep, thunderous sound that could make the ground tremble. It wasn't just a cruiser, it was a monster on two wheels. Over the years, the Vulcan 2000 gained a cult following among riders who craved raw, unfiltered power without sacrificing comfort or style. However, production eventually ceased, leaving fans longing for its return. Now, after nearly a decade of absence, the 2026 Vulcan 2000 is back, stronger, smoother, and more technologically advanced than ever before. Kawasaki didn't just bring it back for nostalgia, they brought it back to remind the world that a true cruiser doesn't have to compromise. Design and aesthetic. The 2026 Vulcan 2000 commands attention even before it starts. Kawasaki has kept the muscular stance and road presence that made the original iconic but infused it with a more refined, modern aesthetic. The massive fuel tank, the low-slung body, and that wide rear tire still scream power, but everything now feels more sculpted and purposeful. The new LED headlamp sits in a retro housing that gives off a mix of modern aggression and vintage class. The fuel tank proudly displays a minimalistic Vulcan 2000 badge, while the chrome accents have been balanced with matte black elements, giving the bike a premium yet tough look. The rear fender hugs the wide tire tightly, emphasizing the bike's muscular proportions. The seat has been redesigned for long-distance comfort, offering a plush, supportive surface for both rider and passenger. Ergonomics have also been improved, the handlebars are positioned slightly higher and closer to the rider for a relaxed posture, while the forward-set foot pegs maintain that classic cruiser feel. Engine and performance. At the core of the 2026 Kawasaki Vulcan 2000 lies a newly refined version of its legendary 2,053 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled V-twin engine, still one of the largest production V-twins in the world. Kawasaki engineers have tuned it for even smoother delivery, cleaner emissions, and improved reliability, without losing the signature punch that made it famous. This engine produces a staggering 125 horsepower and a jaw-dropping 195 Nm of torque, delivered low in the rev range. Twist the throttle, and you're met with an instant surge of power that feels endless. The 5-speed gearbox has been reworked for smoother shifts, while the final belt drive ensures quiet, maintenance-free operation. The new ride-by-wire throttle system makes acceleration more precise, and an updated fuel injection system improves efficiency despite the engine's size. Kawasaki also introduced multiple ride modes, cruise, sport, and custom, allowing riders to tailor performance to their preference. Technology and features. Kawasaki has made sure that the 2026 Vulcan 2000 keeps up with modern expectations without losing its old-school charm. The bike features a fully digital TFT display with Bluetooth connectivity, allowing riders to sync their smartphones for navigation, calls, and music control. It also displays ride modes, trip data, and fuel economy in a clean, easy-to-read layout. The lighting system is now completely LED, including the headlight, tail lamp, and indicators, ensuring excellent visibility. The bike also comes equipped with cruise control, dual-channel ABS, traction control, and a torque assist clutch that reduces lever effort and improves control during downshifts. For long-distance touring comfort, Kawasaki has added keyless ignition, heated grips, and USB-C charging ports as standard. The suspension setup consists of 43mm inverted front forks and a rear monoshock with adjustable preload, delivering a perfect balance between comfort and stability. Riding experience. Riding the 2026 Vulcan 2000 is like taming a thunderstorm, raw, powerful, and awe-inspiring, yet perfectly controlled. The moment you roll on the throttle, you feel the immense torque pushing you forward with effortless force. Despite its massive size, the bike feels surprisingly balanced and agile, especially at cruising speeds. The low-slung chassis and long wheelbase give it a planted, confident feel on highways, while the upgraded suspension ensures smooth handling even on uneven roads. The seat height remains a comfortable 27 inches, making it accessible for most riders, and the wide handlebars provide excellent leverage for steering. On long rides, the Vulcan 2000 feels stable, smooth, and luxurious, with its engine rumbling like a heartbeat under you. At low speeds, the torque helps the bike glide forward without strain, and the belt drive ensures minimal vibration. On open roads, it's pure bliss. You feel connected to the road, to the machine, and to the ride itself. Pricing and availability. The 2026 Kawasaki Vulcan 2000 positions itself as a premium cruiser, starting at around $18,999 depending on the variant and region. There are 3 editions: the Standard, Tourer, and Black Edition. The Tourer model adds saddlebags, a tall windscreen, and backrests, while the Black Edition features all matte finishes and exclusive LED lighting details. Given the level of craftsmanship, technology, and performance, the pricing feels justified. This is not a beginner's motorcycle, but a true enthusiast machine built for riders who crave presence, performance, and power. With global availability beginning mid-2026, Kawasaki aims to make the Vulcan 2000 a statement bike once again, targeting riders who want something different from the modern cruiser crowd. Final thoughts. The 2026 Kawasaki Vulcan 2000 is not just a motorcycle, it's a legacy reborn. In a time when the motorcycle world is shifting towards smaller engines and electric options, Kawasaki has boldly brought back a giant. The Vulcan 2000 proves that pure displacement and mechanical soul still have a place in the modern era. It's a reminder of what motorcycling used to be: powerful, emotional, and deeply personal. This bike is built for those who value torque over tech, presence over practicality, and emotion over numbers. Yet, it still embraces the right amount of modern innovation to make the experience more refined and enjoyable. From its massive V-twin heart to its timeless cruiser design, the Vulcan 2000 represents everything that's great about riding: freedom, power, and personality. So stay tuned with Auto Explorer for more deep dives into the world's most iconic motorcycles, where passion meets performance and legends never die.